I'm excited to spend this session on something that's top of mind for a lot of commercial real estate teams right now, and that is energy costs. Specifically, how you can get ahead of rising energy spend, identify where your buildings are wasting money, and act on it faster than you might expect, all without the infrastructure investment that's traditionally been required. Most teams don't have clear visibility into where energy is being used inefficiently, and these inefficiencies can build up quietly. HVAC systems running outside of occupied hours, equipment degrading over time, baseline drift that no one notices until the utility bill arrives. By the time you see it in your invoices, you've already been paying for it. Every dollar of wasted energy directly reduces net operating income, lowering your building's asset value and creating unnecessary carbon emissions. Energy management is not just an operating issue, but the good news is that energy consumption is one of the most actionable levers available to operating and asset management teams. But in order for anyone to get started, you need visibility. And that's exactly what we built Optimize to provide. Optimize is Measurable's energy intelligence platform. At its core, it helps operating teams do two things. Number one, identify where energy is being wasted, and number two, act on it. We just launched the ability to use Optimize without any on-site hardware at all. Measurabl has made it possible to start acquiring interval data directly from more than 85 utility partners. No hardware lets you start fast, learn where additional savings opportunities exist, and invest deeper only where the data tells you it's worth it, creating a highly cost-effective energy management program across your portfolio. I have a few to highlight here across Boston Properties, Rubenstein, and Unico. Each of these organizations has been able to reduce carbon emissions, maintain regulatory alignment, and make sustainability initiatives financially advantageous in their organizations. For example, Boston Properties has seen more than a 40% reduction in energy use intensities on their optimized-enabled sites, which has brought back more than $2 million back to their business. Rubenstein has become well known in the industry for data leadership, being able to show owners exactly when, where, and why they were able to reduce electric use and bring 100% of their buildings into compliance with local ordinances. And Unico has found energy cost savings across multiple buildings with an impressive 10% reduction in just under 2 years. Each of these cases found success by one common thread. They linked sustainability with operational efficiency, and they looked deeply and intentionally about what's happening on site with their buildings. And the result has brought the financial benefits. By creating an energy optimization initiative within their sustainability teams, they've used continuous monitoring to push forward outcomes across cost and carbon savings.
I'm going to show examples from real customer data that's been anonymized for the purposes of this call. The entry point for a lot of our customers, once they get connected, once that data starts flowing and the software is able to analyze it and identify potential savings opportunities, are these things that we call measures. And what I'm showing you here is where all these measures live. And each one of these line items is an example of a potential savings item with those cost savings called out here that might be applicable to the buildings across this particular customer's portfolio. So we're going to start with some recent ones here, and we're going to dive into this night baseload increase at 2021 Victory Boulevard. So when we click into a measure, and these measures will get emailed out automatically by the software to the teams at these buildings. So as soon as we identify them from that interval data that's coming from the utility, the software will flag it for the team and email them about it. And they can click a link to see more details here in the software. During unoccupied hours, starting on the evening of Sunday, May 24th, we saw, and this was over Memorial Day weekend, we saw that there was an increase in the energy usage compared to how the building had operated in the past. So based on how the building used to operate from that historical data that we're able to pull in almost immediately from getting connected to that utility interval data with our no hardware solution, we can show that there's a change to how the building is operating. So the potential savings from that are about 223 kilowatt hours each day. So a fairly small increase in overall energy use, but something that will really add up over time to significant energy savings. And something that could also be very hard to see when you're just looking at your utility bill data.
So with that, we're happy to partner with you and get a good understanding of where you have potential to stabilize your energy spend and also reduce carbon emissions across building or your entire portfolio.